Hey guys, so today we are answering a subscriber question. The question in question was, Frederick, will the world stop if all programmers stop working for a week? So let's get into it. Well, I don't know about the rest of you programmers out there, because I hope at least a few of you are working out there who are watching these silly little videos of mine. But I'll do my part, and I will say this right now. If I don't come into work for a week, I have set up my systems so that they still run. I raise my hand and I promise you, my system will run for a week without me being at my computer. If you can swear the same thing, then I think we are going to be okay. So to the person who asked this question, no, the world will not stop. There are absolutely people who are going to have, like, you mean if every programmer stopped working at the same time for whatever reason, I'm pretty sure that there will be some issues for some systems, but most of us, I mean, the way we work is that, well, let me kind of rephrase that. The way that computers work is that if they are working, I mean, if the code is correct and it doesn't change, nothing should really go wrong. Computers are about precision. Humans are about innovation and creativity and all that good stuff, but we are very imprecise. And the only time we actually really get problems with computer systems is when we try to change them. And unfortunately, that is the nature of our business as developers. We have new feature requirements, and we need to update our systems. And I mean, that's the best thing in the world. Honest to God. The best possible thing for everybody would be if software development worked in a very similar way to how manufacturing works, where, say, a car, you build it once and you sign off it, you test it, you make sure everything works, and then you ship it and you never change it ever again. If that was the way that all of software development works, you would never even have, well, it is of course feasible that you would have bugs, but it would be drastically reduced. The risk of something going wrong would be very highly reduced, because, as I said, it's not, computers don't magically just stop working or start misbehaving unless there's a human or some other external factor messing things up for the computer. The computer, as I said, does what it does with high precision. It's us, weird humans, who mess all of that awesome code up. So no, that is going to be my answer. So what I want you to take away from this is that if every single programmer stopped working at the same time, the world would still be fine. So don't worry. Most of us, I mean, although absolutely, there is discussions about we all have different, like, varying levels of skill and all that good stuff. Most of us actually do try to do a really good job, and we set up testing and validation, and we have tons of security systems in place to make sure that we are alerted if something does go wrong and we can act upon it. And usually we have something like a fairly standard practice today is to have a high availability mindset, which means that if something does break, we restart and reboot the systems and so forth. There's tons of different practices that we use in order to make sure that the system runs even though we are not actually there. Because the way that the system works is usually you type on your computer, you write some software, you make sure that it works, and then you deploy it, and then it keeps on running until the next time you make a change. So by logic then, if you're not changing anything and everything worked the last time you deployed it, it should just keep on working. The issues usually come when you're changing software. So if all of programmers could, last time they deployed something, verify and say that, hey, everything was working, and everybody went on leave for a week at the same time, the world should just, maybe we would even have less bugs, who knows? But that's usually the way it works anyway. Have a great day.